The first kill in A Quiet Place Day 1 comes when Sammy is on a bus in New York and large spaceships hit the bus and kill at least 8 people inside the bus that were looking through the window in the back. Sammy was lucky to survive because she was not close enough to the windows. She exits the bus and all we see is smoke all throughout the streets. As she's walking through the smoke, she sees a man on the ground get dragged away and killed. A soldier tells Sammy to hide and take cover, but the soldier then immediately gets dragged up and away. I don't know where, but he got killed for sure. Sammy runs and hides behind a car, and we get a glimpse of the creatures for the first time in the movie as one of them kills a man. Sammy gets terrified and runs away. She almost gets hit by an ambulance driving really fast. It barely manages to miss her and the ambulance crashes and explodes. I'll add one person to the count because there has to have been at least one person in that vehicle. After the crash, Sammy gets knocked down and gets woken up in a broken down building with at least 50 people hiding there. When Sammy and other survivors are on top of the building, they see a lot of explosions and buildings collapsing. One of the men screams in terror and Henry tries to stop him from screaming, but he keeps screaming, so Henry just kills him in order to not alert the creatures. Yeah, pretty dark, honestly. Later in the night, Sammy and her friend hear a loud generator and they try to turn it off, but it alerts a creature and Sammy's friend turns off the generator, but he makes a small noise after and the creature grabs and kills him. When Sammy ventures out into the city the next day to get some food, she comes upon 2 children alone in the park. She helps them escape. However, a great number of people then begin to move into the street in search of another safe place, and as they do so, a great number of them are killed by the creatures. It was really hard to see exactly how many died because they didn't really show much. I tried very hard. I went frame by frame to try and find any other kills, and I was only able to count a few kills, like this guy who grabs Sammy's foot and asks her for help, only for him to get dragged by a creature, and this woman who gets taken away by a creature after she's yelling, looking for someone. After the whole disaster is over and the creatures leave, Sammy hides in an alleyway when a man named Eric approaches her and follows her. They go into a building and stay the night there. Then in the morning, they accidentally make some noise and attract a creature. They get chased all throughout the city. They escape by hiding in the subway station, where they find another creature. They barely manage to escape that creature too. They escape to a torn down church where they fix their injuries. After they're all healed up, they go out into the city and see a ferry filled with people leaving the city. Sammy and Eric make a plan to alert the boat so they can get on it. Sammy decides to distract the creatures so Eric can safely reach the boat and escape with Sammy's cat as well, while Sammy would stay behind. Sammy is terminally ill and wanted to help Eric escape. That's why she decided to distract the creatures and risk her life because she doesn't have long left to live. So before she dies, she wants to help Eric escape to safety. Not gonna lie, that kind of made me cry a little bit. That's how you write some good, emotional, compelling characters. That's how you freaking do it. That's how you do it. After Sammy distracts the creatures, the boat stops and they see Eric running towards it. But he makes some noise and a couple of creatures are chasing after him. Right when they're about to grab him, he manages to jump into the water in the very last second. Now Eric and Sammy's cat are now safe, since the creatures can't swim and are afraid of the water. He swims to the boat where all the people help him, including Henry, who was shown in the beginning of the movie and then just disappeared. Meanwhile, Sammy is crying, looking at Eric from afar. So we had 15 kills in A Quiet Place Day 1, 5 males, 1 female, and 9 unknown genders. The golden hammer for the best kill goes to the woman who was yelling for someone and got dragged away by a creature. That's how most kills were in the movie. None were really brutal, mainly because the movie is PG-13. So the silver pistol for the worst kill goes to the ambulance driver who crashed and exploded. That's just bad driving. They were probably texting and driving. Sorry this video took so long to get out. I was really sick, but I'm much better now, and the next kill count video was going to be the new movie Long Legs, but the season 4 finale of The Boys is coming soon, so I want to make a kill count for that season. It will take a while, so I will have to work hard on it to upload it as soon as season 4 ends. So I gotta work hard on that video first before I can do Long Legs. Like and subscribe to Movie Gods to be a god. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.